Hi everybody, we are going to talk about Even Lambs Have Teeth. It is a 2015 movie. It is found on either Tubi or Prime. IMDb gives it a 5.1 out of 10. Two women get terrorized by a group of psychos, then they seek their revenge. And one of the girls' uncle is a cop. And he is actually pretty brilliant because he's dropping them off at this basically hippie farm. Sorry, I've been up here doing a couple videos and my throat's going to get scratchy. I'm not sick. Excuse me. But anyway, the cop is actually quite brilliant, I think. And I think this should be implemented to more people. Yes, this is a movie. It didn't say it's based on real life or anything. But I actually thought this is a brilliant idea to have a code word if you text somebody. But if, let's say, the kidnapper takes your phone, change the code word. Like they start out with Apple, and then the next time they text, they're supposed to move on from the alphabet. So the next letter should be a B. I won't say what they want to pick, but they start off with Apple, and it's supposed. But if the kidnapper gets that and they see the apple on there at just random, they're going to think it's a code word, which actually happens in the movie, and they go and text and they use apple again. So that, triggers the uncle saying, oh, something's not right. So he goes, investigates, and then finds out that, something seriously did happen. So I think it's a very good idea to implement something like that. So if you have young kids, I would say boys or girls, because anything can happen to either, is give them a code word, and then if they go somewhere like for a couple days or something, and have them use a code word, or you can use it on regular things, just going to school or whatever, if they call to check in or text check in or something, have them end a code word, and then each time just go out through the alphabet. Or change it up and use your own, since this movie's been out since 2015, other people, but it's not well known, so other people might know about this code. So definitely don't just stick with one code word, make it a variety. And make sure everybody in the group knows that variety. Don't go spreading around to other people, oh, I use this code or this code. Because you can't always trust people that are outside your inner circle. You can't always trust people in your inner circle as well, but that's just my opinion. Excuse me, I should have brought some drink up with me. But it shows what can happen by trusting strangers. The girls outsmart the bad guys. Then they realize they have to do something, because as they're leaving, they see two other girls that could get kidnapped and have the same thing happen to them. So they stop and they realize, we can't let this continue. So they go back and decide to do the revenge and get back at these people, so they can't hurt anybody like they hurt them. And when the uncle is going and trying to track down these girls, he goes to this insurance company because he finds out that these guys picked them up in this truck, but he didn't have a license plate or didn't know where they lived or their names or anything. So he goes to this insurance company, and there's these two cutest, they're twins, but they're little old ladies like grannies. And they're working in there, and they're just so cute. It's so funny. And yeah, definitely I would probably like these grannies. They're just too cute. And the girls have absolutely creative kills. They want to release their anger, release everything, and they just go all out, and they have some pretty creative skills. This movie has corrupt cops and corrupt church officials, and I won't give away who or what in there because I don't want to spoil things, but or how they are corrupt or anything. But yeah, definitely this movie has corrupt cops, corrupt church officials. It's basically a rape, torture, revenge movie. And I absolutely love how the girls, because they're just cruising around, having a good old time, just kind of taking their time, whatever, going and trying to find these guys to take you. They're actually handling it quite well. They're not all panicky. Well, they are in the beginning when they first get kidnapped, but after they get loose and realize they have to fight back, it's just like they zone in and collect themselves and just have a ball going after these guys that deserve every bit of what they get. I'm not saying anything like that. But yeah, they absolutely deserve everything. Now, like I said, this is a rape, torture, revenge movie. You do not actually physically see, you do see some of the torture, but you do not see the rape. It's implied. And, well, there's one scene that I guess could constitute as rape, but it's to bad guys. So, yeah, well, kind of, you'll know what it's kind of constituted, kind of not. So, but it's like I said, it's to a bad guy, so it doesn't matter. Man, I really should have brought some drink with me. But yeah, I give this a 7 out of 10. This is actually the second time I've watched this movie since I discovered it. I actually like this movie quite a bit. It has kind of a fun feel. It's a revenge type movie, but with a more fun feel to it. And I absolutely love that about this movie. Yeah, I know the torture and everything is not the greatest. You're just like, you're just like, oh, you're not sensitive. Well, I've been through something not like what these girls have, but I've been through stuff myself, and if I had the opportunity without being imprisoned or whatever to take revenge, I probably would have been in a better place than what I am. But I'm not always saying revenge is good. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, just leave it up to the cops. Turn them in and get your revenge that way. Send them to jail. Perfect revenge. We'll condone that. But yeah, like I said, I absolutely love this movie. So definitely check it out, especially if you like these type of movies, but with a little bit lighter feel. It's nothing like I Spit on Your Grave or Last House on the Left. It's nothing like those movies. It has more of a lighter feel to it, but it is along the lines of those movies. But yeah, definitely check it out. So like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and have fun watching. Bye-bye.